All right, we'll see if that's any better. Everything still kind of choppy, or are we coming in a little better now? Last week. Yeah. We had to change it up a little bit. Did some team building over the weekend. It should be an interesting show. We'll be back tonight. Anyway, folks, how was your guys' weekend? Nice to see everybody in. Looks like it might be a little bit of a slow week here on DLive. We'll see. It's summertime. Everybody's outside, you know. The B-roll camera is a little off, isn't it? Out of practice, I guess. Anyway, I think we're going to hop right into the news here. And see how everything's going. If the video, is the video a little less choppy now? Hopefully. Yeah, refresh if you haven't. Looking good now? Okay, good. Good deal. All right. Well, let's take a look. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to look at local news. See if you guys can have a little fun with the Montana news. Belt, which is a little town, smaller than the town I'm in, continues yearly Father's Day tradition with local rodeo. It's actually a good rodeo. For a small town, they put on quite the show. 5x5. Well, that's good. Great Falls celebrates city's first June 10th event. Yeah. Anyway, this was a sad story. First responders don't save baby animals after rescue attempt resulted in euthanization. The mother got hit by a car, and they found this fawn walking around. Well, of course, in the state of Montana, it's illegal to possess wildlife or wild game. So they gave it to FWP, which is Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, and they had to euthanize it. I don't know. In some ways, I get it. In some ways, I don't understand it, I guess. But you'd think there'd be a rescue or something that they could turn that animal to that would know how to, know how to keep its reliance on humans a little less, but evidently not. Oh well. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. There's a lot of rehab places, but evidently not up here. Smith River floaters, just to give you an idea of what the weather's doing here and how bad it's getting. Smith River floaters experience difficult river conditions. FWP reports low flow. Well, yeah, low flow because we ain't got no moisture. I don't know. Rained a little bit the other day. Jeff B., hello. Thanks for stopping in. By the way, good morning, everybody. This is kind of a scary story. I don't know why it's not center page. Officials say Great Falls. Yeah, we had a little bit of rain, Uncle Krusty, about 2/10. Not enough. Got hot and got windy right after it, so didn't last much longer. Officials say Great Falls has direct link to Mexican drug cartel. Great. Need to bring a few more illegals in here, I guess. Now, don't get me started. Sheriff states that 17-year-old boy found dead after he went missing in the Missouri River. You know, it's funny. It's a shallow river, but it's a swift-moving river. Good afternoon from Florida. Yep. So there's a lot of people lose their lives to that river. And Great Falls Fire and Rescue announces its first Citizen Academy. Kind of cool. Let's see. I wonder if we can look at these pictures. This is one of the fires up here. This is the Deep Creek fire. I think it got to like 24,000 acres. They've got it, I think 48% contained. So as long as we don't have any high winds or it flares up, we'll do okay. We'll get it out. It's too dang early for wildfires, but that's a big old fire. I think this was also the fire that they had a helicopter go down on. Well, I guess it didn't go down. They called it a rough landing. Yeah, how'd you like to be that guy? The guy down at the bottom center. Carrying a pea pack and a flapper to put fire out. It's a great feeling. Great Falls Fire and Rescue reminds residents of regulations and safety precautions for 4th of July. Game wardens are investigating a illegal killing, which I don't know how it wouldn't be illegal. They're not in season right now, of cow elk near Libby. Well, that's like a $6,000 or $7,000 fine in Montana, and you lose your license and a whole bunch of good stuff. Cleanup underway following fire and explosion at Shoto Apartments. That's another little bitty Rocky Mountain town. It's right on the edge of the Rockies. City of Chinook is under a boil due to water. Oh, that's nice. Hey, Jeff B., thank you for the follow, sir. Yeah, had a water line break, and now looks like there's stuff in the water, so it's always a good time. That's why you guys should probably keep some bottled water on hand, some drinking water. Just saying. Oh, I was going to take a look at this one. Gee, that doesn't look like a problem, does it? No crystal meth there. On June 14th, the Great Falls Crime Task Force held a meeting to talk about the drugs and related crimes happening within the city. Y'all are being targeted by the Mexicans directly. This is how you know you're in Montana. Y'all know you're being targeted by the Mexicans. Yep, 5-gallon water bucket. That's good. They are actively communicating with people here, and we're not able to intercept them. Oh, that's great. This all started a year ago. So you remember when I was talking about all the missing persons in Montana? Guess what happens if you can't pay your Mexican drug bill? One way or another, that bill gets covered. Juvenile gets charged with arson after garbage can fire in Great Falls. Man admits to assaulting his dating partner on Fort Belknap Indian Reservation. What is dating partner? Okay. That seems odd to me. Odd use of verbiage there. Interesting. Two charged in a connection with the disappearance of a 3-year-old. Remember when we were covering that a while ago? There was a whole manhunt for this little girl. I don't know. Pretty sad. Oh, that's right. Pronouns are not bad. We can't use pronouns. Lone tree fire in the Irving Ridge Wilderness. 10% contained. Well, that's not good. You can get it up a little higher than that. I'm going to say this out loud, but David Krappenschitz. That took some thinking to make that name. Just followed. Thank you for the follow, sir. Montana wildlife staff find a crawfish with clam species clasping to its feet. Well, that's not good. Great Falls Development Authorities have given $1 million in grants. I need to move to Great Falls, evidently. Fallen tree blocking the road near Nyhart. Nyhart's a mountainous area. We should, I don't know, maybe at some point in time we'll take the drive through Nyhart for you guys. Let's see a few more pretty areas. Boy, the cotton is a-flying outside. Great Falls Public Libraries honor first African-American librarian, Alma Jacobs. That's actually kind of cool. This is funny. Cascade County Sheriff Slaughter is running for re-election, but he's running as a Republican. Uh-oh. Seeing country. All right. Now maybe we'll have to see if we can take the drive through Monarch and Nyhart. Head down through into White Sulphur and turn around. It's a pretty good drive. And the Red Cross had to open a evacuation shelter for the Deep Creek fire. WIC. Another one of those fine government. Well, don't. Yeah, I'm getting started again. Expands fruit and vegetable benefits. Well, now there's an idea. And I think, oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Enjoy the views of distant mountains, open prairies, and big sky with yoga at the jump. The jump they're talking about is the First Peoples buffalo jump. It's where they used to run all the buffalo off and let them fall down a cliff and go down and harvest them. That's a good place to have yoga, I guess. This is kind of interesting. Indie Hemp is opening a fiber processing plant here in the middle of Montana. Supposedly, we're the number one in hemp production as far as the biggest factory. And it's in a little town of like 1,500 people. Great Falls native Antonio Ruiz, there you go, watch for the Montana boy, competes in the newest season of Hell's Kitchen. I'll probably end up slapping the guy, I don't know. Investigation is ongoing for a man that was stabbed in the Central Motel in Great Falls. Great building material. Yeah, hemp is. The fibers are like no other, I'll say that. And I think we're out of the most recent news. Oh, this was kind of interesting. I did catch this last night. 211 pounds of cocaine was found in a trailer load of bananas at the Sweetgrass Port of Entry. Now, Sweetgrass Port of Entry would be the Canadian side. Brings new meaning to Chiquita banana, I guess, huh? And that's about it for the news, it looks like. Well, should we take a look to see what commodities are doing? Let's see here. Oh yeah, there's drugs coming in from all directions. Looks like crude oil for foreign is up. $1.84 for 55 gallon drum. Local oil is up $1.19. Heating oil is up, which, by the way, guys, keep track of that. That's diesel. It's at $2.12 a gallon right now. Gasoline is up. I don't know, it says $2.19. Well, I guess there's always markup on top of that, right? First tip was Canadian bananas. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that comes from the Canadian border that you wouldn't think it should, but I don't know if they're shipping. Maybe their freight shipping is cheaper up there, and then they bring it down. I don't know. Ethanol is unchanged at $2.46 a gallon. Isn't that nice to know? Ethanol is more expensive than gasoline, but yet it's cheaper when you buy it at the pump. Wonder why. And natural gas is down just slightly. $3.17 a unit. Now let's see what the metals are doing. Palladium's up $93. Wow. That's a pretty good jump. Platinum up $10. Gold is up $17. Well, that's not a good sign. That means your dollar's getting worse. And copper looks like it's made a little bit of a jump up to $4.19. Silver is currently sitting at $25.96, and that's sad because I can remember when I was buying silver, well, when I could have bought silver at $15. Iron ore is unchanged at $2.14. Now the ag side of the world. Sugar is up 38 cents. Coffee's up $3.30. So your coffee might be getting more expensive. We'll see. Lumber, of course, is up $16.10. Soybeans is up $21.25. Wow, that's actually pretty good for the soybean farmers. Corn's up $9.50. Wheat up $6.50. White sugar's up $3.10. Now, I believe these are all based on a ton, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. Soybean meal is up 20 cents. Not a whole lot of difference there. Orange juice is down 10 cents. Cotton is down 18 cents. Cocoa is down $5. Cattle. Uh-oh. Cattle is down, looks like 47, almost 48 cents. Feeder cattle. Now there you go, there's your differences. Feeder cattle is down $1.05. Lean hogs is down $1.20. And that pretty much does it for the commodity side of the world. I was just going to check the news here, make sure there wasn't anything. Oh, well, that's good. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'll read it for you. Saudis agree to an oil deal with Pakistan to counter the Iranian influence. That would be good. About time somebody started doing it. Yeah, and China's cracking down on the iron ore market. Do you guys see that China decided to crack down on Bitcoin too? Should make things interesting. But yeah. Yeah, your coffee might be going up. We'll see. It might settle out. Got to remember that's contracted for, let's see here. Coffee is contracted for June 21st. So, yeah, that's current price. Decent chance it may go down a little bit. Anyway, we'll move on to weather here. Well, as you can tell, there is nothing going on in the Midwest. And I guess I should say far west. All you care about your cheesecake. Well, I should have had the dairy prices on here. I think milk was actually down, if I remember right. Yeah, now do you do the box style or do you do the actual old school cheesecake? Anyway, I probably should get to the weather here. Let's just take a look here. So, looks like the tropical storm is still having a little fun with us. Down in the southeast, anyway. Tennessee, Kentucky looks like it's about to get whacked here. Hold on, let me zoom in a little better here. They're, wow, I'm going to get you sick here. Hold on. It's funny, they're not huge storms, but they are strong, it looks like. Yeah. So at least down there they're getting some rain, looks like. From, just inside of Dallas all the way up to Indiana. Well, I guess it's out of Indiana. It's up into Kentucky now. Yeah, that's not fair. We could use some rain, that's for sure. West Virginia looks like it's got a little bit of a heavy storm going through. And Jeff, you're down in Florida. You must be in the southern part of Florida, I'm guessing. Yeah, it looks like we got a little bit of rain moving through Florida. Guess we could probably start this up and see what the storms were doing all night here. Sarasota, yeah. Yeah, I wish I could take all the rain. That'd be nice. Yeah, it looks like those storms are actually kind of producing on their own, so they might get with it later on this afternoon. Biden in his weather machine. I don't know about you there. I hope not. Yeah. There is at least some rain out there to speak of. That's good for parts of the U.S. Nebraska's got a few little storms that might try blowing up here shortly. I don't know if you guys can see that here. Right in the center there. They're small, but they look like they got a little power behind them. Let's see if we got any. Well, let's see here. See if we got any webcams we can take a look at. It's not a very clear webcam, but definitely got some storms moving in. Huh. That's in Taneyville, Missouri, looks like. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we start getting some rain here. I'm not holding my breath, but hopefully. Well, we should probably get some music started up for you guys, huh?